So we've finished lunch and we're gonna do an old government house tour. So this is Parramatta Park. Yeah. And this is gonna be old government house. Isn't this beautiful, you guys? So the tour is about $10 is it $15 for adult? $15 for an adult and $10 for pensioners. We're inside the old government house now. It is the view from outside. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so beautiful. And that's to the left of the foyer.
Our volunteers are, so I'll just start you guys off and then they can catch up.
You want me to stop videoing? You want me to stop? Or
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
keep going or
Yeah,
stop?
that's all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all good with that.
Yeah.
So welcome to Old Government House. Have you guys been here before at all? No. Very new, wonderful. Well, this was the residence of the first 10 governors who came to Australia. So they all lived in this house before the new government house was built in the city. Then they moved out there, and then this building became a boarding school for, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Parramatta area, but there's a boarding school called King's.
Oh, yeah.
And this was the house for the junior boys. Then in the 1970s, the National Trust took it over, restored it to how it was in Governor Macquarie's era, and it was opened by the Queen when she did her royal tour.
Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, cool.
That's right. That's right.
Otherwise, Queen Victoria.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth herself came out and opened the house. There's a photo of her upstairs doing that. So the ground level of the house is set out as it was in the Macquarie era, so like 1830s to 1850s. That's because when the Macquaries went back to England, there was an inventory done of every single room, so we know exactly what furniture pieces were in the rooms. So we've recreated that as much as possible. So all of the furniture is of the era. So
Wow.
It's very old, so it's original.
And are they still here in the building when you did the rooms?
No. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just found the documents and redid it like that. So it's just a general museum rules of no touching, no sitting on anything,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So you've got the first two rooms here are the dining room and the drawing room.
Wow.
So we'll come into the dining room first. So if you were to come and have a meeting with the governors, the butler would come and meet you in the foyer, and then you would be escorted into the dining room.
When you say original, does that include the carpets and stuff as well?
So all of them, yeah. So we call it those kind of elements are modern elements.
Okay.
So it's just the furniture that's of the
Oh,
era.
okay.
The curtains, the carpets, all that kind of stuff has been made just to make the house look as it would have. But
Okay.
they're not original.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So don't touch, Mum.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can't buy that.
Is that? It is a wine cellar.
Oh, no
So they bring up the wine so the cellars under here, they bring up the wine and keep it in there to keep it cool. Yeah. Looks a bit like it. Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that Governor? What's his name?
That's King George.
Oh, King George.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. No, don't worry. I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
So it's a Georgian era house. So we're in the kind of in the era of King George.
That's King George.
Yeah. Very beautiful.
Oh wow! Oh my God! This is so beautiful.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
So they would have dinner normally here as
So
well.
we would have dinner in here. They would would be servants as well, and it was the servants' job, obviously, to make sure that the dinner went smoothly.
Yeah.
This mirror was used by the servants so that they could stand here, see the reflection in the mirror, and would be able to tell whose wine needed to be refilled,
okay.
whose plate needed to be
So
filled.
they're not allowed
So
to
they're not,
face the
yeah, so
camera.
they're not hovering.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's what those kind of mirrors were used for, so they would be over here waiting.
Look.
This is one of our wonderful volunteers, so she might just come along with us on...
Yeah, you can see the people sitting, isn't it?
That's right, yep, that's exactly right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just go out and the
How's
thing.
Sharon heading off? She's heading off, yeah. Okay, well, I'll take these guys around and you can just come along with us if you want, yeah. Unless you want to... Yeah, no, I'll come. Yeah,
Don't lean.
So after dinner, the ladies would withdraw to the drawing room, which
Yeah.
is this room over here. The gentlemen would stay in here and discussing business and politics and everything. And the ladies would come over this way.
Are drawing rooms only for ladies then?
So,
Like,
so only the ladies will go around.
Yeah.
Only the ladies,
So
yeah.
the gentlemen,
yeah.
That's right.
That was sexist in the Georgian era.
That's
Hey,
right,
only ladies can
definitely.
use drawing room.
Definitely.
Why is a drawing room called a drawing room? I've always wondered.
Because you would withdraw from
Ah.
the dining room. So you withdraw from the dining room into the drawing room.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
oh, look at that. Is there still
No, it's not in tune or anything like that because it's really, really old. So it hasn't been tuned. Nobody's played it. Nobody's touched it. Yeah.
that's only for the show.
That's right. Only for display. That's right.
That's great. I cannot see.
Beautiful. Oh, look at
Yeah, it's beautiful. And the little holiday that we have there, that's to show you what kind of brick is underneath the whole house.
Oh, okay.
So it's the whole house is made of convict brick. So it looks sandstone. Yeah, from the front, the whole house looks sandstone. But actually, when they were building it, there was nobody in Australia that could work sandstone because it was just a convict run economy.
Yeah.
So they just built a brick house and rendered the outside to look like sandstone.
Yeah.
To make it like fancier.
Yeah.
To make it look like this big, beautiful, grand English house up on the hill.
Yeah.
Um,
And they rendered inside as well then.
That's
of
right,
course.
yeah.
Alright. Wow.
Similar kind of vibe in the foyer. They're actually just floorboards that are painted to look like tiles.
Yeah.
Just to have a grand entrance, but
That's
yeah, they've done well. They've done well.
and that brick,
Mm.
it's look nice because there is a like at the center people person in.
Mm.
Convict bricks. They're made of convicts.
Yeah,
Oh,
but look, if you look at it, Jay, there's
Yeah.
a person.
yeah. It's like handmade. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a bit kind of disheveled. It's
Yeah.
not all perfectly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. And because the materials to make the bricks were from Parramatta River, and some of the bricks you can see little shells and little bits
Oh,
and pieces
wow.
and stuff like that. Yeah. So
Everything was local.
Everything was local. That's right.
Did you say you guys had to find the furniture all over again? Or
Yeah. So they didn't leave. They left a couple of items, like one bed frame that I can show you guys. But
Yeah.
most of the furniture has been donated to the National Trust over the years.
Yeah.
It's very charity. Lots of people. It's very cold. You can see that's why we wear coats when we work here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they do ghost tours of the house. And when I first started working here, they said, "Do you want to come along on a ghost tour?" And I was like, "No, I don't, because I have to open up and close the house by myself."
Yeah.
So I was like, "No, I don't want to know." But yeah.
How about you go?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But lots of people have had different experiences. They've had ghost hunters and all that kind of stuff come in. Yeah. So,
How does they look?
how do they look?
Well,
Well,
they're handsome
yeah, they look beautiful. There's one ghost that's
because they dress.
they're dressed in the old fashioned. That's right. Well, there was a couple of people that died in the house.
Oh,
over the years.
wow.
So, for example, one of the governor's wives had a carriage accident when they were doing their horse and carriage down, and got brought back into the house and then died in the house.
Oh, that's a shame.
So she's one of the ghosts that people think is hanging. just hanging about. But yeah, so nice and spooky.
Yeah.
We'll head back on out this way.
So this is floorboards.
Yeah,
that's
look,
been
it's
painted.
floorboards.
That's right. Yeah.
Imagine the amount of masking tapes they had to use to get the straight lines.